It is tough now to pick. It is tough to pick between Veena ma'am and Savita ma'am. But let me start with Veena ma'am. If you look at it, you have an amazing amalgamation of research, education, and bringing that into industry. Not many times, institute would promote somebody like you as a researcher to go and work in an organization and keep both of them moving. I think BNMIT needs to be given that credit of making you do that, right? And our association started during mentor days when we came and hired a couple of students that were working for you, studying for a good 5-6 years. And that association of us and seeing you working for Asarva, working for Sensemi and all that, I think something of that, if you tell, students should like to hear it. And also the institutes, because you all started that, I think, 15 years back. And a researcher coming to an organization and imparting that, whatever you learned, and it was aiding the startup to help and stuff. So that is something that I think, Veena ma'am, you should tell.
Yeah, sure.
And what else? Going to BNMIT, the experience for ours was, during that time, we were male dominated within the organization. We put a plan in place that we were hiring associate engineers and associate account managers. We were very clear. If you get a guy and a girl, same level, chuck the guy and get the girl. And we did that for 7-8 years. And then 2019, when I moved out, I think we had almost 35% of our colleagues who were ladies within the organization. I think that was, and I think we came to BNMIT for multiple years, right? And that's the warmth that we have for BNMIT. So please tell your story today. Bring out all that. If you've forgotten something, please bring that out.
Sure.
And ma'am comes from another interesting person who's married her and who's also is the registrar of PS and then BNMIT and stuff like that. And I've interacted with him for multiple times and stuff like that. And the warmth that sir brings about is, Sridhar, right?
Yeah.
Brings about is very, very amazing. Bring that out as well. Going back to ma'am, we've had relationships more like a customer and a vendor, which was more like a partnership.
Right.
I used to drive down, and I've seen you during SLN Murthy's sir's time.
Right.
During that time, the way you set up the engineering organization, I think you worked in a few organizations which has changed avatar, right? The ECAD becoming Sienna ECAD and all that. ECAD technologies, multiple avatars. Right. So you know that organization very well. My interaction has always been to set up technologies, environment, and stuff. All my interaction during those times have made me rich a lot. To how to sit and negotiate with you was my toughest thing because you were a tough negotiator, right? And she would do certain things, right? She will always use her boss to say that, he. I knew that it was you, it was nobody else, but then you played it out very well. And I think we both together built an environment for that organization.
Yeah.
And I'm sure you're doing pretty well there. And congratulations to you.
Yeah, and thanks to Raghu, because see, I learned a lot from you. The patience, the way you talk, right? Not getting disturbed. So that's very, very important to be in leadership role.
Please come home. My kids will tell you how patient